Welcome to the Mr. Shades Show. Today I have something very special for you guys. Something that's been coming down for a while because I've mentioned it so many times throughout some recent videos. And I finally got them. The two dueling sabers that I ordered from Saberforge. We'll start with the first one here. We're just going to take a basic look at the hilt. Right now I got the blade plug in it, so that basically just, it's for if I wanted to display it and not have the blade in. We'll take a look at the blades themselves after, but this is what is called the Acolyte. It is the first saber on Saberforge, first saber hilt on Saberforge that you can buy. It's pretty basic, nothing really too fancy here. If you look at it, we got the fanciest part though is this right here. So the blade will feed through down there. Other than that, it's a fairly basic hilt. And what's cool about Saberforge is that they come with 3 fonts already on the blade. So I don't know if I'll be able to show you them because of just how the thing works. I haven't quite figured out how to do it all perfectly yet. So, Arminus is the one I like. I don't know if you guys heard that quite clearly, but that... So, there's that one. I don't even know what that one is. And then there's Darkside Relic. I like this one the most. So, then it gives you your confirmation. So as you can see, there's a little red light that really hurts the camera there, even with the light on. And there's a little power button also lights up. Under that is a micro USB for charging and editing it on the computer. So obviously there's swinging sounds, there's blaster deflection, and you can't really tell because I have a blade plug in, but the blade will flash when I do that. So this is the Acolyte. I'll talk more about it when I do a different video about how about styles and stuff, but this is just, or maybe it'll be in this video, I don't know how long this will be. So it's pretty sensitive. I can edit everything too, so I can even make my own font, but I do just like the basic Arminus one. So the speaker's in the bottom there, right in there. It's pretty far down, as you can see. And I have edited the sound so they're not overwriting my own voice, so I can change the volume and stuff. And of course, power down. And yeah, so that is the Acolyte. It's pretty interesting for a basic blade, but then I got something a little more fancy. I have here what is called on the site the Exalted. Ba-boom. It is basically from the lower grip up. Obi-Wan Kenobi's, as seen in Revenge of the Sith or New Hope. If there's probably very little visual difference, but the main difference is mine isn't a complete replica because I don't have control box on it. I still have the regular power button and the micro USB. It's helpful for switching hands and just so the box doesn't get in the way. So I kind of like that. And again, there's 3 fonts on it.
Ranger's Blade.
This is the second one, the Ranger's Blade. Oh, activated it. And of course there's no blade plug on this one, just a light. As you can see, I don't want to burn the camera out too bad. And that's the deactivation sound on that one, Ranger's Blade. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to show you the other fonts, but they're Heirloom and the Master, which are they almost all sound the same. There's subtle differences, like in the swinging. This one's more of a classic swinging sound. So yeah,
Ranger's Blade.
that's pretty fun. Actually, I think I might have to do more in this video to show you guys. But first, before we get to swinging them around, let's talk about... This is the blade. I bought the 27-inch, which is the second shortest. You can buy an 18. So yeah, here's what the blade looks like. It's it's a layered plastic kind of deal with a mirror in the tip, which I can take off. Give you guys a better look at it. Now this isn't me reviewing them so much because I don't feel like I'm qualified. It's more just I'm showing you guys and so you guys can see them for yourself. And I'm not sponsored, so I know I said I bought them from Saberforge, but I'm not sponsored, so there won't be any links or anything. So there's a little mirror in the tip which helps with the refraction of the light in the blade. And I have played with these a little bit. I've swung them around. I've tried different things. I've had my friend Jeremy come over and we dueled with them a little bit. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun stuff. Alright, so I'll attach the blades. They get basically attached with small screw. That's probably not you guys probably won't be able to see them, but there's an Allen key, very small, and there's a little screw hole in this one. You can't really see it on the Acolyte because it's all blacked out, and they basically just screw on. I think this is that blade. I just got to open the connector, the screw a little bit. And I think this is the right blade for that one. So get in there as tight as it will go, because I'd rather not have these fly loose while I'm dueling. It's going pretty tight in there. And so
The Master.
there's the Master. Yeah, see, it's basically the same. Yeah, as you can see, quite bright. It actually looks really cool to you guys on the camera. It actually, to me, it's just a blue light and a LED, but to you guys, it actually looks like the movies. There's no digital touch-ups here at all, which is actually quite amazing. I'm quite happy with that. So yeah. Oh yeah, now that I have the blade on, you might just see a little shimmer. I'll move it a little closer. Yeah, no, you can't quite see it, but there's a shimmer for me, and you might see that. So that actually looks really cool on the camera. And oh, that's so awesome. I'm geeking out over this hardcore because everybody who's watched my channel knows I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and you can tell by the way I'm just smiling constantly, holding and looking at these things. They're just amazing, and I'm geeking the fuck right out. So then we go to the Acolyte, which I have, obviously, the dark side as my dark side blade. Oh, I'm tightening it. So that's pretty fun. And get out of there. Oh, the blade. Sorry, guys. Blade plug always gives me a little trouble. I don't want to lose the screw though. There we go. So blade plug is basically the same thing as the blade. It's just a tube, like spare piece of plastic from the blades themselves, with a black stopper for display purposes, basically. So, and that only came with the Acolyte, not the and that only came with the Acolyte because I don't know, because I guess Saberforge doesn't do blade plugs for the other ones, but not that that one really needs it. So I'll attach me the blade. Now the red one might not look as nice on camera as say as the blue one, but hey, they're still pretty fucking cool if you ask me. And oh, I thought it was confirming it. Yeah, see, the red one doesn't show up as much. You wouldn't really tell that couldn't really tell it's red unless you looked at my face. So it doesn't show up as, well, it kind of shows up, I guess. If I get really close, you can kind of see it. So, that's the Acolyte in the lightsaber with the blade. I guess it doesn't want to make the sound. Yeah. Huh. Alright, it must have done something. Because it doesn't want to make the effects. There are different sound effects, like clashes and blaster deflections and a bunch of different, really cool different things that I can do to these blades. This is getting a little long now. So thanks everybody for watching, and I'll do another video where I'm actually swinging these things around. So bye guys.